Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 46th segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life Changing Ready to Talk. Yes, I'm your host, Honorable Ambassador Buzopat Osigwe, and I'm here today on this our community that we've created where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. Yes, this is another of the Wednesdays where we'll meet and where we'll talk to each other on everything based on whatever opinion that we had to share today. So today we'll be talking on the topic pressing on. Oh yes, pressing on. There's absolutely no mistake that you cannot correct if you really want to. There's absolutely no mistake that you cannot get over with. You cannot learn a lesson from. You cannot keep moving on, except the mistake of not pressing on. Yes. When you refuse to go on, when you quit, that's when it's become a colossal damage. That's when it becomes bad. I'm really so thrilled today to talk about this because I know that if there's one thing that you continually desire is for you to keep pressing on, irrespective of anything. Anybody can start small and end big, but you can never remain static and end big. It's not possible. So irrespective of obstacles, challenges, whatever it is that you see, keep pressing on. Pressing on is a mandate, though it's a tough one, but you can do that. Don't ever accept limitation on yourself. Don't ever say, oh, it's over, because it's not over until it's over. And when it's over, you are the one that determines when it's going to be over. So you cannot get better things until you do bigger things. That's the truth. There's no way you can become larger than you are except you do bigger things and you take bigger risks and you do things that people will say, wow, that's when you redefine your destiny, okay? Honestly, being humble over a little or a little things doesn't actually is not a virtue, believe me, because see, you will never use a poor person to know loyalty. Seriously, poverty doesn't give people opportunity to be so loyal. What poverty does, what hunger does in the life of people, a disadvantaged position does in the life of people is that it buries their wickedness. It buries the truth them. They appear to be loyal, but that's no loyalty, because the moment they have opportunity to be better, they show you who they are, and that's the gospel truth. So true humility is the humility that you have even when you have great things, even when you're rich, even when you have enough, even when you can do without anybody, but you're very humble. That's the true humility. Hunger and disadvantaged positions has actually polluted a lot of things and made people trust the wrong people. Honestly, that's just the thing, because you cannot give what you do. Like, I don't even know how to tell you this. A lot of people have been so shocked because what they don't understand, that 99.9 loyalty is not loyalty, and most times poverty does not give opportunity for you to know who is sincere. They hide behind that poverty thing and they have that mentality, and you keep thinking that they are good ones. They are not. So you need to press on to greater heights. You need to press on from where you are, from what you have achieved to next level. You always need to set a higher goal for yourself and keep trying to achieve it. Try to initiate new things every single day. It helps. It actually makes it wonderful, because there will be something that you're looking forward to. Don't get so complacent. Don't look at what you have achieved and think, and yes, you have arrived. You have not arrived anything. You will either change things for the better or you will change things for the worse. That is just the thing. So you can't remain where you are. Honestly, please don't be stagnant. That's one I beg you. Refuse to be stagnant. Just don't be stagnant. Don't even allow it. Don't even think it. Don't even let anybody discuss that with you. Doing something over and over and over again does not keep you on the same level. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. What it does is that it relegates you, it demotes you, and it lowers you from who you're supposed to be completely. That is what it is. Every man needs to put in continuous effort, irrespective of where you are, what you do, however it is. You need to keep achieving more, or else you will achieve less. Believe me, it's applicable in everything, both in prayer, both in giving. You must apply this principle every day in your life because it works. Seriously, there's this bombshell example of a very cautious man, who never laughed, who never played, who never risked anything, who never loved, he never sang or even prayed. He didn't play, he didn't pray. One day he passed on and his insurance was denied. The family intervened and wanted to know why. And the insurance company said that since he never lived, oh yes, he may as well never died, because it's just a claim. Honestly, so life, you cannot just be that. You can't be somebody that nobody can say you're not moving forward, you're not doing anything, you're just there. It's never ever okay, it's never okay. It may look funny, but it's not funny, because you need to know exactly what you want out of life, and you need to know where you're going to, and you need to have something that is pushing you on. So pressing on is not a favor you're doing to anybody. It's something you had to do. And until you press, you cannot actually impress your generation, because it's impressing on that you do something that will make you to be remembered. All of us are all on a passing phase, but what are you doing that posterity will judge you? What are you doing that people will remember and say, oh, this is who I am? What exactly are you doing? Because see, when pressing on, a lot of distractions will come. You need to learn to ignore naysayers. You need to ignore people who think that what you're trying to do is beneath you, but yeah, they can't give you a dime. That is not okay. You need to learn to believe in yourself, and because they are all of them that say that they are indirect destiny markers. They will not want you to do what you need to do to put food on the table, because they think your qualifications is bigger than that, your degree is bigger than that. Oh, why you are? No, I can't believe you want to do that. But they actually have nothing in stock for you except mocking you. So that's the kind of people I don't want you to drop their pity, ignore their whatever. Keep pressing on whatever it is that you have. What is that thing that is in your hand? What is that thing that is in your hand? That is something that God is going to use to butterfly your life. I'm telling you. When breads are being buttered, it doesn't come from their external, foreign, international bread. It is something that you have, is from where you least expect it. And that's true. So when such things come, Thomas, there are people whose life just want to, their life, they are better off. They are good friends, so they mean well for you, but they want station whereby you're in a disadvantaged position, so that they can be doing, hey, yeah, okay, how do I come in? Because they always want to be on top. They always want to know how they come into your life to come and help her. But the moment things turn around for you, that they will not be in that position of, how do I come in? What do I do? Just tell me what you want me to do. They will show themselves. You notice that indirectly they are not really loving the new you. Yes, you see a lot of things manifesting to show you something is actually not. So you have to be careful. How to be careful what you hear, how to be careful how you respond to the things. Even when you hear things about people, be very careful how you respond, because that very source that had given you those gist, may have said 1 million things about you that are so terrible that you won't believe it. So if you're not careful, you will fall into a kind of a pit that you will be so shocked you may not be able to come out from. Everybody needs to borrow wisdom now, borrow your sense, and know what to do. See, that thing that ours is our own. Mine is mine. So that thing that you have, that you're pressing on, is your own. Better make use of it. Better enlarge it. Better do everything you can to keep it. Whatever sources that you heard about people, they too must have heard worse things about you from the same source. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. What you do doesn't have to make sense to people. It doesn't have to make sense, provided it makes you happy. And you know that, yes, it puts food on your table. Press on with that thing. Just keep pressing on. That's what I need you to know. Keep pressing on, because self-development is awesomely a personal thing. Is a personal thing. People's part in life remains their own. That's what people don't understand. And if you understand this, you will know that is pivotal in human development. Everybody's part can be same. It cannot possible now. And if you invest energy into the wrong things, believe me, into the wrong ideas, you do so to the detriment of the areas where you could be so effectively productive, where you could be fruitful, and where you'll be most impactful. That's the message. I wish you understand this, and if you understand it, it will go a long way to tell you that you need to keep pressing on. It doesn't matter what situation is. Press on, my dear. Just keep pressing on. You need to press on. Don't ever give up. Don't ever have limitation on yourself. Don't ever say, oh, why me? There's nothing about why you, because you can change any situation as long as you have life. Your hope is abundant. Your hope is 100 million times much more. Hold on to it, and know, because if you don't try, you will not achieve anything. And don't forget that if you don't press on, you will not impress your generation. That is a message for you today, and I am so happy that we had the opportunity to come together to do this. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat, Life Changing Reality Talk. And then follow me on Instagram, Be Inspired at ambassador.buzo, and then follow us in our Facebook group, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Always we can do this, and forever cheer when you get this, because see, in this life I've found a lot of people hurting, a lot of things going on, a lot of things not really right, but people are hungry to hear the right things. People are hungry to hear the right things. Like I say, I do this always not because anybody is paying me, because the feedback of healing, of transformation, of deliverance, of so many things, that of motivation, inspiration, transformation that I get, it motivates me and it makes me happy. And I know that if you share, most people want to understand. You don't know, most people try to jump into third mainland bridge. If they actually get people who could tell them to hold on, to press on, they may not be able to do that. So please cheer when you get this. And we'll meet again next week Wednesday, to the glory of God the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I leave you with peace, and always say peace be with you. Thanks. Bye.